I'll tell you, Jason, I'm gonna knee in the mouth like he's coming into my backyard, testing me and trying to take over my gym, and no one takes over my gym.
Came off of that heel kick, the spinning heel kick you threw, clipped him.
I'm glad you saw it.
That was awesome.
Good morning, huh?
What's up, everybody? Ethan Geracia with Beyond the Mats here, and I'm with
Floating Goose.
And we're pulling up to Black Sheep Universe today in Colorado Springs. Is this your home gym?
So it's one of my home gyms. I train at a small network with gyms. We're also over at Team Underground under Chris Solorzano. This is Alejandro Rodriguez's gym. And I want to show you guys the front of this place if you ever come in. So check this out. You've got this stairwell and you walk up. Black Sheep is the first business on the right-hand side, and that's what we're gonna go check out right now. Ethan's doing a drop-in with us, and we're doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu at 6:15 on Mondays. All right, check it out. So what's cool about their grappling schedule, these guys go several time slots throughout the week, but with grappling alone, it's Monday Jiu-Jitsu, Tuesday Sambo, Wednesday Jiu-Jitsu, Thursday Sambo. So they've got full gi Sambo going on too. You guys got to check that out. They even have a weekend schedule and a kids class. They're in the middle of kids class right now. We're just gonna barge in and check it out rudely.
Sweet.
Let's go, dude.
I'm excited to check it out. This is my first time up here. The Goose is bringing me kindly. I'm excited. You said there's a jiu-jitsu class, and then after they're doing some Muay Thai. I'm not staying for the Muay Thai. Not at my striking level yet, but
these guys go pretty constantly. So right after one class, they go into the other. The other thing about Black Sheep is they have tribal Muay Thai here with Coach Dom Murata. So they have a whole separate gym striking system that you can sign up with if you like those guys too, or if you're buddies with them. Check them all out on Instagram, Black Sheep Universe, Tribal Muay Thai. And here's the thing, and I can speak for this guy too. If you're with Ethan Geracia, Beyond the Mats podcast, or Floating Goose, you can do your drop-ins at any of these gyms for free at least once. But they all have trial weeks, several days that you can drop in and check it out to make sure you like it. There's no hard contract, sign your life away. So let's
check it out. Cool. Here's the front.
We just got this logo painted not too long ago by a crazy artist, and we'll probably shout him out in the video later. What's going on though? They're in the middle of kids class. I probably won't be yelling. Go! So right now on the mat is fighter and coach Ben Gerson, who's got a match coming up October 3rd with Battle MMA, and then fighter and coach Jessica Lane, who's got a long-standing striking, kickboxing, Muay Thai record, MMA as well. So let's check out the mats. Over here, we'll host Tribal Muay Thai. They'll come in and do separate work while we've got jiu-jitsu class. They'll have Muay Thai class. So it's a really cool dynamic to have both going at the same time. We've got our line of bags. We've got a lot more of these. We can pack like 5 or 6 bags on there at once. What's up, Coach Ben?
No.
Are we torturing these guys?
Of course.
Good. Pain and suffering.
Character building.
Longer, 30 extra seconds just because I'm here. The thing I love too is having wall mats so MMA fighters can do wall work, working up like they're in a cage. We've got a sauna for guys who are weight cutting. We got the old style assault bike. And the thing here is the coach, Alejandro Rodriguez, is an active fighter. He's got a long-standing pro record. This guy's a brown belt in jiu-jitsu. Currently, he very well could be a black belt. I don't want to misspeak. But the level of experience and active fighting going on here is going to help refine literally anyone. If you want to come in, you're a hobbyist, a new guy, a beginner, you want to make your debut, or you've got several fights under your belt, this roster at Black Sheep does all of that. And Ethan is going to get tortured tonight in our Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu class, and we'll post some footage of that too, I think.
Right here is when I knew I was fucked.
intimidating that is. Double thumbs up. And this, I only did this because Goose made me. Alex felt like a rock, and I'm so glad that he was being gentle with me and not trying to kill me. I'm just glad he didn't get this leg attack he was getting on me right away, because I've been trying to practice my leg defense a little bit more lately, and well, I haven't really been trying to practice. I've just been in my head telling myself I have to start practicing it, so I've been thinking about it. But I was glad to see that paying off a little bit at least. And tell me if you think my face turns purple or not, because I couldn't really tell. I think it's turning a little purple right here. This one was like one of those ones where you're getting choked out and you can see the lights start going out, you know, your tongue starts going a little bit numb. I don't know how good that is for you, but it kind of feels low-key good. Yeah, don't let that happen to you too often. I don't condone it, and I'm just speculating. That was probably like the one cool thing I did the whole time, and I don't even know if it was cool enough for you guys to notice it. And also, I think it was just because he kind of let me. It looks like he's kind of just going dead weight right here. This really was a fun time, though. I'm so thankful that Goose invited me up here to Black Sheep, and Alejandro was so welcoming. Every one of his guys at the gym was very nice, and they're all good training partners, so I'm looking forward to coming back again, you know. Lots of good training up here. We played this little game called like chess jiu-jitsu or something at the beginning, where you just make like one small move at a time, like kind of like Ninja. If you guys ever played that game back in middle school. Ooh, nasty armbar. Anyways, but it was kind of like that, but for jiu-jitsu. I've never done that before, so that was kind of cool. Don't worry, guys. This is the last clip I have of me getting my butt whooped before we hop into this interview. I think it's a banger interview. Definitely tune in for Alex's fight, August 29th, down here in Pueblo, Colorado, with Guerrilla Fighting Championships. And I'm just trying to talk to get you guys distracted about the fact that I am getting guillotined right now. For real, though, I hope you guys enjoy this. I'm loving doing this stuff for you guys.
Hey guys, what's up? I'm Ethan Geracia with Beyond the Mats podcast, and I'm here with
Alejandro Rodriguez.
Awesome. We're actually at Black Sheep Universe, where you are the coach. Are you the owner here, or?
Coach/owner. Me and my wife own the business together.
Awesome. This is my first time up here. Goose actually invited me up here and brought me up. I really appreciate you having me.
It was awesome having you on the mats.
Yeah, dude. So tell me a little bit more about Black Sheep specifically, like the mission behind it.
Okay, so when I first started out, I moved down here with my ex-wife, and the idea was I'm moving to Colorado to try and take this as seriously as possible. Very quickly, within being around the Colorado Springs community, you find out that you have to go to Denver to get those rounds that you want to compete with the athletes that are, you know, a name brand, a household name.
Yeah.
And so the idea was that I didn't want to have to do that long term. I love the Springs. It's the Olympic city. Why don't we have that top tier mixed martial arts community here? And so hopefully over time I can grow that with a few other gyms. We network with gyms like Pariah, Team Underground. We've worked with a few other teams in the area, and we love everyone in the network.
Yeah, 100%. I can totally see what you're saying, because myself being from Pueblo, like there's not a lot of, you know, people to roll with down there, especially like high level. So if you want to compete more, like you said, Denver, and now thanks to people like you, Springs is starting to get there as well. So I love seeing it.
Yeah.
And yeah, like I heard you saying earlier, you guys always have like fighters in every class. So lots of high level in like every room you have here.
Yeah, and we try to make sure that our fighters keep a consistent schedule. You know, it's my old coach. He drilled into my head that if you're in the gym all the time, if you're dedicated, that will translate to the fight itself. And so I try and preach that into my fighters as well, and they do a good job about it.
Yeah, 100%. And you actually have a fight yourself coming up August 29th, correct?
I do.
The Guerrilla Fighting Championship down in Pueblo. You're the co-main event.
Yes.
How do you, tell us a little bit more about that. You know, how's training going leading up to it?
I'm hungry. 130 is definitely a little bit of a stretch from 135, but I'm trimming down nicely. Camp's going really well. I've gotten in tons of miles. These guys, even though we generally will keep like a smaller fighter practice separate from like the all over practice, these guys are pushing me hard, you know, getting ready, and I've got to learn to be the calm in the storm with Jason, and so that's what we're kind of practicing here.
Yeah, 100%. And your last fight was with Battle championship,
Yes.
actually, right? You ended up getting a submission victory.
I did.
That came off of that heel kick, the spinning heel kick you threw, clipped him.
I'm glad you saw it.
He shot for that body lock.
Yes.
Going in that exact moment when you felt him going for your waist, what was kind of going through your head, being a high-level brown belt?
Earlier in the fight, I went to grab him and we pushed to the cage. And when I pushed him to the cage, he did a good job of slinking off and getting away from me. And so it's in moments like that, you know, being the submission guy that I am, I think, damn it. And then lo and behold, I land that kick, he grabs my waist, and immediately I'm like, yes! He lifts me, takes me down. It looks really good for him. I hit a quick hip switch, and then, you know, it's all bad after that. So that's the thing about jiu-jitsu. I know you were talking about you being a blue belt yourself, how quickly things can fight when you have that jiu-jitsu background.
Oh yeah, and especially like MMA, like you get some guys who don't train jiu-jitsu as much. I mean, I'm sure you see that a lot as a brown belt.
Yes.
But your opponent coming up is actually a brown belt as well.
Yes, and I saw he did good at Worlds and all the yada, 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 and I'm excited about it. I'm not looking past him by any means. I should be 5-1. I'm going to say that right now. I should be 5-1, and it should be 6-0 if you consider the injury of Fluke, or let's say 5-0-1, right? So I'm coming into this like I'm an undefeated fighter, like I have something to prove, like he's coming into my backyard, testing me and trying to take over my gym, and no one takes over my gym.
Heck yeah. Well, I'm excited to see what happens. And, you know, in those fights, kind of when you see jiu-jitsu versus jiu-jitsu or striker versus striker, you seem to see kind of the exact opposite. Do you think, what's your prediction? Do you think it's going to be jiu-jitsu, or do you think you guys are going to stand?
I don't think Jason Scott wants to bang with me. What I do and how I do it, if you've watched any of my fights, I'm very violent in my approach. I go forward. And I know that he is a shooter, so he's going to feel that pressure and take a shot, and I think that's where he's going to be met with something he doesn't want. And so that's the game plan. I'll tell you, Jason, I'm going to knee you in the mouth, and if he shoots in, it's going to be a bad night. That's what I do. I'm ready for it every day. And like I said, if he showed up to my gym, I'd let him know what the business is. We're just doing it in a ring in front of my fans.
Well, I'm glad you let me show up and kind of see what you guys are all about. We got some great rolls in today, and I had tons of fun. If you guys are anywhere near the Springs area, definitely check out Black Sheep Universe. You know, like he said, training with a lot of different gyms.
Yes.
So building a great community up here for the Springs and surrounding areas. I love to see it. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. Yes.